Here's the situation in Canada. In April, inflation hit 6.7%, the highest since 1991. The cost of food has gone up by 9.8%, and salaries have only gone up by 3.3%. All of this to say, workers are experiencing a massive pay cut, all the while oil and gas companies are enjoying massive profits. The Prime Minister can do something instead of just standing by. Will the Prime Minister follow our plan, cancel the fossil fuel subsidies, reinvest that into people by sending them up to $1,000 directly for those who need it the most?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we are committed to phasing out fossil fuel subsidies in the next 2 years and have already phased out 8 tax breaks for the sector. We recently presented the emissions reductions plan that goes line by line to cut emissions and will inform our approach to cap and cut emissions from oil and gas. We're taking real action to fight climate change by committing over $100 billion to climate action and by making sure that polluting is no longer free anywhere in the country. We're going to keep pushing forward, and I'm looking forward to support of the Leader of the NDP and doing just that.
The Honourable Member for Burnaby South. Well, this is the situation throughout the country. The cost of food has gone up by 9.8%, but salaries have only increased by 3.3%. This means that for workers, huge cuts in their relative pay. So the Liberal government has an option. Act. They can follow our plan in order to eliminate oil and gas subsidies, reinvesting the money to help people by giving them up to $1,000 directly. Will the government finally follow our plan? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. I know that Canadians from coast to coast to coast are facing a terrible situation because of increased costs, and we will continue to support them. Now, with regards to the public funding of fossil fuel companies, we are progressively eliminating these subsidies, and nothing will divert our offer for Canadians. That is a strong economy and clean air. Export and economic development. Canada keeps giving subsidies in order to then pivot towards green energy. Canada has announced its intention to stop all direct public funding for the international fossil fuel industry.